All right, man, another video, which means I have more player props for you for the NBA. I have 3 free picks in this video. I like all of them a ton. We're currently on a 13-4 run, and I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I don't hide from my losses. In our last free pick video, we went 0-3. But what's crazy about that is even with that 0-3, we're 13-4 in our last 17 picks, which is still obviously outstanding. We'll take that every day of the week, but I promise you, in this video, we're going to bounce back. The first thing we have to do, like always, is recap how VIP went, and VIP followed along with the free picks. We were minus 3 units today. Obviously not a crazy loss, but obviously not good either. You never want to see this. And like I said, I'm not a guy that hides from his losses. Losing days happen in sports betting. You just got to have more winning days than losing days, and that's exactly what we do. So right here, I want to show you our overall record was 79 on the day. Not terrible, not the greatest, but right here, the most important thing is March. Look at the picket for March, and overall, we are up 14.9 units, almost 15 units, and to be honest with you, this picket right here is a little bit off because the sportsbook that I use doesn't have all the plays that I give out, simply because it's Fliff. I live in Texas, don't have a great sportsbook to use. So right here, 14.9, but it's really closer to around plus 16. So almost plus 20 units on March so far. Absolutely insane. And what I love to tell y'all every single time we have a losing day is look what happened the last time that we lost. We had a minus day right here, and the next day we went up almost 6 units. And I promise you, we just had a losing day. Tomorrow, the next day are probably all going to be winners, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 3+ unit days in each of them. That's just how it goes. You're always going to have a small setback, and you usually have big days after it because the variance takes care of itself. Our record in March is 81-52, so looking really good there. A lot of profit, probably going to go up 40, 50 units of profit in March. And what I want to show you real quick before I jump into the first free pick is if you just go sign up with my code FBL on Sleeper right here. It's just FBL on Sleeper, and you deposit the minimum $10, and you send me proof to my phone number right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you a free month of VIP. March Madness is coming up, and that's where I make the most of my money every single year. I make a ton of money in March Madness. We've already made a ton in March, like I showed you on Winnable right here, but we also haven't even hit March Madness yet, so it's about to go even crazier. All you got to do to get in, you're going to get all of my March Madness picks for a full month. You're going to get the majority of March Madness. Go use code FBL on Sleeper. Send me proof to my phone number right here, and I will get you in ASAP. They're going to give you $55 back when you play 5, and they're going to give you a free play where a player just has to score 1 single point. So you're getting a ton of value for literally nothing. I usually would charge $500 for something like this, and I'm giving away. But if you go use my code, FBL, and show me proof right here, I'm going to give it to you for completely free. So go do that. And now let's get into my first pick of the video, which is going to be Derrick Jones to go over his points plus assists at this line of 7.5. As you can see right here, let's go ahead and move this up. In his last 5, he's gone over this 5 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. Last 20, 85% of the time. And then in 2024 overall, he has gone over this mark at a 73% rate, which is obviously really, really good. Now, what I also love about this is in this game, he is projected to play around 24 minutes. So when we add that into the equation, what I absolutely love is that in his last 5, when we add this filter on, we can go 21 to 27 minutes to put him in that range of what he's expected to play. In his last 5, when he's played in this minute range, he has gone over at a 100% rate. In his last 10, he's also gone over at a 100% rate. And then in his last 20, he has gone over at an 80% rate, averaging 12 here, averaging 13.4 here, and then averaging 12.4 here once again. So over his last 5, 10, and 20 in this minute range, he has been absolutely crushing it. And that's not the only reason I like this. Another reason that I like it a lot is simply due to the fact that he has played the Pelicans already this year, and he went over this mark pretty easily, having 13, which is obviously exactly what you want to see. He's went over in the head-to-head matchup. He's going over super consistently as of late, especially in his 24-minute range. And the Pelicans overall, as you can see right here, allow the 26th most points and the 27th most assists. So it's a great matchup because the Pelicans' defense is not good at all. He's been crushing it as of late, and he already has proven once this year that he can go over this mark pretty easily. So go lock this in at 7.5 before anything changes. And now let's get into my second pick, which is going to be Sam on the Cavs to go under his rebound mark at this line of 2.5. As you can see, in his last 5, he has gone under this mark 5 out of 5 times. Last 10, 80% of the time. And then in his last 20, he has gone under this mark 70% of the time. And that, just like with Derrick Jones, is exactly what you want to see. But the real reason that I like this so much is he's playing the Nets. And the number one thing you're going to notice is that against shooting guards, the Nets allow the least amount of rebounds, which is obviously absolutely insane. And when you're looking to take someone's rebounds under, you literally couldn't ask for something better. They're number one in the entire NBA. They don't allow many rebounds to the shooting guard position at all. And Sam Merrill, as of late, hasn't even been hitting this mark much at all either. So that right there alone makes me extremely confident in it. And then the second reason why I like this so much is against the Nets this season, he has played them 3 times. He played them in February, played them in December, and played them in November. And each time that he played them, he went under this mark. He's projected around 19 minutes in this game. So in these 3 games, he played 20, 24, and 25. So he played over his average minutes, and he still didn't go over this mark. And that backs up why they're first in rebounds allowed. They just don't allow many to the shooting guard position, and that's why I like this pick so much. He's been going under super consistently, as I already showed you. He didn't go over head-to-head once this season, and the Nets are a perfect matchup for him to go under. So I'm taking this at 2.5 all day long. Under, go get it while you can. Now, real quick before I jump into my third and my final pick that I actually like the most, I do want to show you once again, if you go sign up with my code SLEEPER, with this code FBL right here, what you're going to get is a free month of VIP. A full 30 days. I'm going to send you a link where you don't get charged anything, and you're going to get 30 days of VIP, all my picks straight to your phone. And I already showed you earlier on the pick it right here. We win the majority of days that we play. We're 81-15 in March so far, up over 15 units. And that's all you should really need to see. We're going to win, and considering we just had a losing day yesterday, you're going to want to get in because I promise you a big day is on the way, especially with the slate. I've looked at some of the games, and I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing. So go get in while you can. Don't miss your opportunity. I'm telling you, this is an opportunity of a lifetime because I usually would charge way more money for something like this. So go use my code FBL, send me proof to my phone number right here, and I'll get you in as soon as possible. Now, let's get into my third and final pick, which is going to be Nick Claxton to go over his points line at this mark of 7.5. He's been crushing it as of late because in his last 5, he's gone over 4 out of 5, 80%, averaging 8.6. Last 10, 90%, averaging 10.4. And then in his last 20, he has gone over this mark at an 85% rate. So this is a really good look. I absolutely love what we're seeing here. And just to top that off even more, he has played the Cavs already this season 1 time, and in that game, he went over, or actually he's played them 3 times, and he went over each time. November, went over, had 10. In December, 8. And then back in February, he had 8 as well. So he's shown us that he can go over against this team, no matter if it's a blowout or it's a close game. And he's been going over extremely consistently as of late. So I have no problem at all taking this over. Go smash it while you can. 7.5 is the mark that I'm taking this at. I like all 3 of these picks. All I ask from you, hit the subscribe button, put these picks in, and let's all go print some money.